What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Armaret, bringing you a huge extravaganza this week on Comic Book Thursday. I have 6 issues here in front of me, all of which came out this week. I have Black Mage #1, Solo Comics with the Heroes Haven variant cover #1, Sinestro, Beware the Power, issue #1, Batman Eternal, issue #2, and Batman, the Straight Series, issue #30, which is the end to the 0 year, the final act. And then I have the Joker, Death in the Family, the entire thick book that just came out as a one sheet. So I figured what I'd do is I'd walk through all of these issues and do a quick buy, no buy, only if you have the money or the time sort of thing this week without getting too in depth, because I really want to cover the Joker one. So for Star Mage, the one right here, this one had a ton of promise. It was supposed to be a sci-fi adventure meets Harry Potter. For issue #1, didn't really hit me all that well. I guess you could pick it up if you want, but I'm not really strongly recommending it. Next is Solar Comics, issue #1. It's going to be this one right here. I didn't like it at all. I enjoyed the whole math equations, the guy figuring stuff out in his head. A bit too overly convoluted, though I do really enjoy the cover. It's done by Jamie Jones, who's a great author, a great drawer, I'm sorry. But the story itself didn't really pull me in. Sinestro, right here. I liked it. I thought it is a buy if you have the money or the time. If you're not a fan of Sinestro or the Sinestro Corps, you're not going to like it. If you're a fan of Sinestro and the Green Lanterns, I'd say it's definitely a pickup. Batman Eternal, it's a great comic. Although it does suffer a little bit from the pacing, I think, because they're trying to rush the whole thing in by this month. But I do like it. It's keeping with the storyline. They bring back a major old school Batman villain, which is always really nice to see. It's a surprise. You find out who it is on the last page. So it's worth the pickup, I think. Batman 0 Year Final Act. This one is my pickup of the week. It's awesome. It finally shows the Riddler as he was meant to be seen. Not the goofy one, not the one who always gives in to Batman. But what happens if the Riddler actually won and Batman is forced to fight back when he has nothing? It's setting up a really cool new arc that's going to go into. So please, please, please pick up Batman 0 Year Final Act. You will not be disappointed. So now let me clear these out. And I want to get into what I like to think is the highlight of the week for me. And that is this one. The Joker, Death in the Family. So it's a thick one, but if you remember, one of the very first reviews I ever did on my channel was for the Death in the Family. It's what got me back into comics after years of being away. And what they did was they compiled every single issue. So the main stories, as well as each of the little side branchings and all of the Batmans. And it compiled into one book in chronological order, which means you could start from the very beginning and read your way through to the very end in the way that it was meant to be read. And it's about $25 to pick it up. It is a must-buy if you like Batman on any level, if you like the Joker on any level, or if you are just looking for a really good story to read, it's a must-buy. It's hard nowadays to actually find all issues of the Death in the Family, including the offshoots. And even if you do have them, to actually read them in the order that the author intends them to read it, for you to read it to get the full story, is going to be hard to do. This puts it in one great place. It has all the covers at the very back. It's got all the variants so that you know, hey, this is where this issue comes from. This is what this issue is. The best storyline in any Batman comic for a long, long time. Please do yourself a favor and pick this one up. I cannot recommend it. Highly, highly recommend. Please, please do this. You're doing yourself a grave injustice if you do not pick this one up. That's it. That's my time this week. 6 issues up, 6 issues down. You got 2 passes, 1 if you're a fan, 2 strongly recommends, and 1 you're a fool if you do not buy. So that's Comic Book Thursday this week. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Remember to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a good day.